Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Nova Aetas. Now, when we left off, we had seen the first sighting of a Saranid vassal, or in general, having any vassal land in the New World, and, well, we dealt with him very, very swiftly, of course. Now, we have a bunch of things to go over here. Firstly, I am going to take a look at our traits, as we do have, I'm actually kind of wondering, are we going to age as well? Because right now we're age 27. We should probably see next time. No, I don't think we're going to age because it's been like 300 years or something along those lines. But anyway, we have these traits. Actually, not actually that bad. Awful Duelist. That's the only one that's kind of bad, I suppose. So Saint-like, what is that? Plus 100% battle advantage benefit from tactics skill, only against lords with a different belief. So that's rather nice, but unfortunately we don't really have a very big tactics skill. Quinius has the tactics skill, so I hope that actually makes a difference. We also have Cunning here. This man has the power to speak fluently and persuasively, and he exhibits this. Plus 25% influence points, and then boasts that most men would kill to have when courting ladies. So in other words, we are good looking. We are actually okay, I suppose. And that gives us plus 500 influence points upon marrying, and we get more town income because we're an excellent bureaucrat, and yes, -2 relation upon meeting religious dissidents. Enemy of heresy. A great commander means that we have a +2 battle advantage, which is always nice. And then we have Dauntless, which is a -25% troop upkeep. Upkeep? Yes. Upkeep, thank you very much. And we are also gaining +10 prestige and losing -10 prestige. And then we have -10% attrition, which is good supplier. So they're all very good traits by the looks of things, apart from 1 or 2, which is okay. And if we look at our kingdom here, now do bear in mind that we have these two, Marigi and Harish. They have just defected from the Vagias, apparently. So we're going to take a look at them. This guy is, wow, he's 53, so he's pretty old, but maybe he's going to have, you know, some really good experience here. He's rude, he is rude, and he fears conflict. He is trustworthy and truly loyal, however. He has a -100% chance to defect. Now, I'm going to get to that in just a second, because we have a couple of bad things going on, but we're going to see. What is trustworthy? Plus 10% town income from vassal. Oh, that's kind of nice. He is rude, however. Prone to outbursts of humor. Oh no, that doesn't particularly matter. But fierce conflict, what's that? Plus 10% troop upkeep. Oh, okay, so that's actually not even that bad. I think he's a pretty good vassal, from what I can see there. And what about Harish? Harish is a lot younger. He is truly loyal as well, which means he has 0 chance to defect. He is faithless as well. He is resolute, slim. He is a bit disloyal, though. So in other words, he does have a 25% chance to defect, which is a little bit worrying. But otherwise, he's an awful commander as well, but yeah, okay, so he is a superb administrator, however, so you probably want to give a town to this guy or something along those lines. But then he does have a 25% chance to defect. Now, bear in mind, we have already accepted a bunch of vassals, most notably Lexi, Kateng, Pietro, and Lorenzis, as well as Maleza, as well as him right here. And he is, unfortunately, disloyal, but he's also loyal. So he technically has a -25% chance to defect. So I think that he should be okay to stay with us. He is a proven commander, a dueling professional, he's proud-hearted, and he is a deadly leader, which is very good. So as you can see, he's in general a very good vassal to have. So I'm pretty happy with that. And he is part of atheism, so he shouldn't have any kind of negative effect due to being a different religion, I hope. So he's good, and he has Oxytipan. We gave him that, so he should be pretty okay, and we're maybe going to give him a castle or something whenever we go somewhere else. Anyway, let's move on to Lexi here. Now, Lexi, he is treacherous, which means he has a 50% chance to defect, which is not very good, and that's it. He doesn't actually have anything. He's insane as well. And yeah, so basically I'm not very happy about having him. He is honorable, however, and an excellent leader. So that's kind of nice, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to be indicting him very soon. Katang is also disloyal, as you can see. He has a 25% chance. He doesn't have anything else, though. He is trustworthy, however, which is kind of hilarious, but yeah, that's not particularly good, is it? So Katang and Lexay do seem to be on the chopping block, as it were. And so, yes, Katang and Lexi, and then we also have Pietro. Now, Pietro is truly loyal, as you can see here. So that basically means he has truly loyal twice, which basically means that he's never, ever going to leave, but he is corrupt, as you can see. So giving him a town is not a good idea, because, as you can see, minus 25% town income. So that's not particularly good. But otherwise, he's just amazing. He's just really, really good. He is unsightly, however, which means that he... oh, yeah. You lose influence upon marrying him if we wanted to, but yes. He's also a bit fat, and he's resolute. So, yeah. Pietro seems a pretty decent fellow. And then we have Lorenz's here. And, yeah, well, that's the thing. Where is the loyalty here? There doesn't seem to be any kind of loyalty, so I would assume it is a 0% chance to defect, or maybe just the regular chance. I'm actually unsure about that, but seems fine. Seems okay. Awful commander, but otherwise okay, you know, not bad at all. So we're pretty happy with these. So Lexay and Katang are probably going to be indicted in just a second, and I'm going to be taking Marigi, but I am not going to be taking Harish, I think. Yeah, so yes, there we go. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about that, so it's kind of nice to take a look through the traits every now and again, just to make sure that we're doing okay with the you know, in that regard. So we're not going to be taking Harish. Terribly sorry. Goodbye. You are going to join the Saranids, who we are going to be fighting very, very soon. Oh no, that's not good. And Marigi, hello. I would be honored to accept your pledge. So we are going to be indicting some of you. Yes. So, Lexay, yes, issue the indictment. Everyone is not very happy about that. He's going with the Rodox, which is perfectly fine. I don't really mind about that so much. And we also want to indict... Who is that? Who do we want to do that to? Katang, I believe. Yes, Katang. There we go. So, Marigi has a minus 12 relation with us right now. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to grant him one of the villages. There we go. Yes, that's a little bit better, but I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of appeasing, aren't I? Yes, probably. So let's grant the last one to someone here. I think I'm probably going to give this to Mleza. I think he's pretty good. So there you go. That's what we're going to do. And I'm also thinking... Can I get a new member of the council here? A diplomat to maintain relations with other kingdoms, or a court chaplain to improve our religious uniformity? I think I am going to be getting him, because religious uniformity would be really nice for us to have, just to increase it a little bit. And let's see here. Is there anything I need to do here? No, not particularly. So, yeah, I'm going to cut away. I'm going to do a little bit of appeasing to our vassals, and to do that, you just go here and you improve this. So, I'm going to be improving Marigi a little bit, and we're going to be sending a gift of 10,000 florins, also sending a letter of official approval, and so on and so forth. Alright, so I've done a little bit of, shall we say, schmoozing with them, and yes, they are all now above 30 relation, which is kind of nice, but we are somewhat bankrupt now. I have about 50,000 or so remaining in my own coffers, and I have about 100,000 in the kingdom's coffers, so I'm a little bit worried about that, as we go to speak to the court chaplain. So, may I have the honor of knowing what you demand from me? Religious uniformity is currently 59%. Okay, I want to improve it. Please. Yes, one of the most important matters. How do you want to improve it? My idea is to spend some gold. +1 point. 100,000 florins. Really? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to appoint him as the head inquisitor, I suppose. Go out and serve the kingdom. Really? Oh, okay. A great honor, sire. I will depart for 2 weeks and improve religious uniformity in the whole kingdom. Heretics and infidels will feel my wrath and the pious my munificence. I reckon our religious uniformity will raise with 5 points and clergy power with 10. Alright, that sounds good to me. Okay, so there you go. So that's a little bit better, obviously. So, yeah, apart from that, we did have the Nordic kingdom declare war against us, which is never a good thing, is it? No, never. So, oh, okay, apparently we're having a huge amount of people join us right now. So we have Earl Imerza and Kadi Anya, or something along those lines. So I'm going to take a look at their traits real fast and just have a look. Loyal, faithless. Oh, it seems reasonable. Deadly leader, dueling master. Seems very nice, actually. And this guy is treacherous, so I will not be taking him. So we will not be taking Imerza, but we will be taking Anya. So let's go in and do that. Okay, so apart from accepting that one vassal, I have not actually given him a village just yet, so that's a little bit of a bad thing on my part, but there was kind of a problem that I needed to deal with, and this guy is that problem. Now, he is from the Merchant Republic of Zendar, and, well, yeah, he's attempting to raid a village, so I'm not particularly happy about that, so we are going to try and deal with him. I have a special kind of question. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Or is it? Is this going to work? Take a look at my army. I want to donate some gold. No, do you have a second? I have a perfect plan. Yeah, we could technically tell him to go somewhere else, I suppose, but for now I just kind of want to check and see how good the Zendar units actually are. Because if we defeat this fellow handily, very, very easily in fact, then I think we might launch our first assault against the Zendar nation, which would actually be kind of amazing. I have a bad feeling about this, however. They do actually seem reasonably good so far. Oh no! Oh no, I'm being swarmed. I am being absolutely swarmed right now. I'm not very happy with that, thank you very much. Okay, so they do have very, very good armor, as you can see. Yes, they have very, very good armor, and I'm not very happy about that. But for the most part, they don't seem to have anything else. I mean, yes, okay, good armor is a very good part to have, obviously, but for the most part, they don't seem very deadly. Yes, they did do quite a lot of damage, but I did get, well, kind of cornered there, so that was my own fault, really, but other than that, it doesn't seem to... I mean, they have... For some reason, they are using Rodok Noble Knights. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but... Oh, yes, there we go. Come on, slaughter them all. Okay, so that is probably going to be an issue. These Rodok Noble Knights, they are going to be a problem, I think. But they don't seem to actually do much. I mean, as you can see, I mean, like, how many units have we lost? Well, technically 0, because we haven't lost any to death. But, yeah, they have pretty good armor, and I think probably their technological level is probably going to make a huge difference to their, shall we say, survival rate. And that's exactly it. We are probably going to need to increase the amount that we are investing in the technology advancement in our own kingdom by quite a lot, because obviously we want to have the highest technology level as possible, because obviously that does give you iron flesh to your troops and everything. And I don't know where our forces have gone. Where have our forces gone? I'm not entirely sure, but I suppose I'm going to have to deal with these myself. There we go. Okay, so these are halberdiers, so obviously they're not going to be very good in a siege, so do bear that in mind as well. Like, yes, they're doing okay here, but not really, if you think about it. I mean, look, they haven't really killed anyone. The swordsmen are much more likely to kill them. Okay, so we do have a couple splitting off here, a couple of our Huskars splitting off here, which is not very good. Facing your back to the enemy. Good job, Huskar. Did you see that? Yeah. That was not very good. But, as you see, we've eliminated the vassal very easily. Of course, this is not technically a battlefield, and it is instead just a village. So I suppose there could be a slight problem there. Okay, I'm going to try and shoot this guy. There we go. How dare you attempt to run away? Yes. Okay, so there's 3 of them, and they are all attempting to... Are they all attempting to drown themselves or something? Yes. It seems like that might be happening right now. I was going to switch to my bow, but it doesn't seem like that's necessary. There we go. Okay, so... not bad. They don't seem that easy or that difficult, really. They just kind of average. I mean, as you can see there, we lost 2 veterans, which is not really anything to worry about, and we otherwise eliminated all of them quite handily. So, yes, they do have noble knights, but I don't think they're going to be too difficult to deal with. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do is get in our ship, and we're going to move a little bit. Okay, so these guys... yeah, they are... wait a minute, I haven't changed their titles, have I? I'm going to need to do that. Alright, so as you can see by the text on the screen there, I have invested 100,000 florins per week to increase our technological status by 50 points every single week. So hopefully that's going to make a big difference to how quick we're able to gain the next level. And, well, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? I don't know. But what I do know is that it would be a rather cool idea to try and take something in Calradia. Now, I know many of you have stated that it would be a good idea to prepare for that a little bit more, but I'm thinking that it would be kind of nice just to check what's going on, because... oh, no. Yes, I'm getting all the defectors from the Vagiers, which is not really good, is it? So, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm not particularly happy about going for the Mithridians, because they are on islands, and I don't really want to be on islands any further. I want to be sort of here so that at least we have a kind of connection to Calradia in some way. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take a look and see what's going on. Okay, so this guy apparently got defeated in battle already. Oh yes, also I do need to find out whether the titles and various ranks that the vassals have actually have a difference or make a difference on their company size, on their max army size, because if that is indeed the case, then I am doing them a disservice by deranking them to the lowest rank, because obviously now they can only have 25 units or something along those lines. So that is pretty terrible. So let's see now. What are we going to do? Should we go up here? I think we're going to go up here, because there's usually vassals around... oh. Yes, there's usually vassals around there, he says, as he comes across Mithridian vassals. Great. Okay, so what am I going to do? Can I not get on there? Okay, apparently I can't get on there, so that's kind of a shame. So I'm going to have to go across here then. Okay, so how many forces do they have here? 181. It might actually be doable. Should I try? Shall we? Let's go. Let's go. Let's just do this. 5 hours. Hopefully it will go to daytime by the time we do that. Hopefully the Saranids will not turn up. They have not, which is amazing. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, but oh, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, so yes, we have some pretty reasonable forces here, and they have 181. So this should be interesting, to say the least. And this is one of our first sieges against one of the Calradian factions. So this is going to be interesting to say. Well, to say the least, yes. And to see, obviously. Ah, great. Let me speak. Anyway, hopefully we're going to be able to... oh, this is new. I like this. Oh, I like this a lot, actually. It saves us from actually getting shot all the time as well, which is a very good thing indeed. And oh, yes, this is lovely. This is very nice, because now I'm not going to fall off. Yes, the standing little point here is fantastic. Okay, I'm going to tell everyone to be scared of me. Yes, because we are the villains. We are the villains of Calradia, kind of, I suppose, yes. Oh, yes, also, I did execute the other 2 Aztec lords that were in my garrison, because apparently, according to one of you, they all need to die, or something along those lines, or they all need to be eliminated in some way for the faction to be destroyed in general. So that is what I attempted to do, and oh, wow, this is looking to be a very easy siege indeed, and I'm kind of happy about that. I think we might be able to just go absolutely crazy on them. We might just be able to very, very quickly take it, and then just destroy them from within. But we're going to see if that is indeed the case. Oh, there we go. There's level 31. That's nice. Okay, so I have eliminated the archer nest. Is there any other? Nope. Doesn't seem to be. So let's just jump out here. Let's just not jump out there again. 58 damage. Did I literally take 58 damage from that? Yes, I did. So let's heal ourselves with our first aid. And wow, okay, remind me not to jump anywhere ever again, because that is not a very large drop, but this is. So if I fall off here, I'm probably dead instantly. So that's kind of hilarious, isn't it? Okay, so I have a bow. I may as well use it a little bit, shouldn't I? Yes, there's a nice headshot. Maybe I can get a little bit more. There we go. Yes, come on, just interrupt them a little bit and try and take them out. Yes, it's about time that we use our bow a little bit more, isn't it? I mean, look at our proficiency. It's going up every second shot or anything or something. But yeah, that's kind of nice. I'd very much like to get past here, though. So maybe I should use my fearsome cry again, but I'm not entirely sure about the range of that. So if I were to use it, is it actually going to be effective? That's the thing. I'm not entirely sure about that. But what I am sure about is that we're going to be gaining a huge amount of wonderful units in the garrison here. If we defer appointment of a lord, that is. So there's another headshot there. Maybe I can use my fearsome cry again. Yeah, I did use it, and it maybe is making a difference. But I just want all of our units to kind of get free here. Yes, there we go. There we go. Fantastic, fantastic. I think they probably would have done that anyway, but it's kind of nice just to have everything be a little bit safer, I suppose. So, is there any way I can get down here? Oh, yeah, there are some stairs ahead of us here, so I suppose I'm going to be using that. Oh, hello! There seems to be a thrown weapons specialist attempting to take us out. I'm not particularly happy about those, because obviously we have some very bad experiences with thrown weapon guys in the past, so yes, going to try and... Oh, crowd surf! Yes, there we go. Oh, wow. Now that is mighty impressive. That is mighty impressive. Look at that. We only lost 10 units, and those units can be... Well, I think they can be retrieved from the various castles that we have back in the New World, because I think those Huskarls have been probably recruited by now, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so there you go. I can't actually believe we did that so easily, but okay, we did that. And, yes, I can take a couple of things here, but do I want to? I don't really have any place to sell them, and I don't really have any space, as you can see. So, yeah, okay. Well, am I going to give this to Anya? Maybe? I don't know, because I want to defer appointment of a lord so that I can take some of the veterans and various other units. So I'm going to give this to him after that. And, yeah, as you can see, there you go. That's exactly what I want. So we're going to be just placing these people in there, and then we'll take some veterans, and yes, heavy infantry as well, I suppose. There you go. So there we are. We have taken Terra Grit, I suppose, and it has a bunch of, well, a bunch of units in there. And I'm going to be taking TARDIS after this, and it may as well be TARDIS. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be taking that, and then we're probably going to be launching a two-pronged assault against Hierosolyma, and I'm going to be attempting to get some of our vassals to help with that as well. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.